name's Noah Morris. Today's date is June the 3rd. This is the introductory speech, and my topic is what's my career goal. Alright, you know how when you're in high school, everyone is always asking you, what do you want to do with your life? And you just have no idea. Well, I was the definition of that person. I didn't have a clue. I knew that I wanted to go to college, but I did not know what I wanted to study until I went to the master's my senior year of high school. Before I tell you what my career goals are, I want to give you a background on how I got to where I am today in the fields of academia that I have studied. As I said, the spring of my senior year of high school, I got the opportunity to go to Augusta National Golf Club and see the Wednesday practice round of the Masters golf tournament with my dad. They also have the par 3 tournament on Wednesday, but before my dad and I watched the par 3 tournament, we walked the main course and I got to experience the beauty of Augusta National. Right when we arrived on the course, the beauty of everything was amazing. From the driveway when we pulled in to the driving range, and then when we got to go out onto the course, it was like heaven on earth. The grass felt like you were walking on a pristine piece of carpet. The color of the golf course was brightened by the azaleas. The place was perfect. I fell in love with the golf course atmosphere and thought that I wanted to go work on a golf course. So leaving Augusta, I thought about how I could go into golf course turf grass management and become a superintendent one day and manage a golf course. When I got home that day, I started looking into schools that offered a degree in turf grass. I knew Clemson did, but there was also another school in Conway, South Carolina that did. At that time, I could not get into Clemson, so I went on a visit to Conway and I decided to attend Horry Georgetown Technical College. When I started classes down there in August of 2015, I was loving it. I was 15 minutes away from the beach, I was enjoying my major, and I was away from home. Well, 3 weeks into it, I was already back home, and that is when I started missing home and missing my friends. I came home a good many weekends until I got a job down there on a golf course in October. Starting out, the job went well. I was learning a lot of new stuff on the golf course, and it was really helping me relate what I had learned in the classroom to the golf course. But then I went to a turf grass convention in November at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center, and that is when the tides turned. At that convention, I learned that this major and this type of career was not for me. So I came home my Christmas break and broke the news to my parents and told them that I wanted to change fields of study. I had to finish the year out down there and go back for the spring semester because I had an apartment lease. And yes, that was one miserable semester. When that spring semester ended, I had already picked out a different field of study to go into and start pursuing. I'd always had a love for math, and I was pretty good at it. And I also admired guys that wore suits to work every day. So I decided to change my major and change schools and start majoring in financial management. I wanted to go to Clemson in the fall of 2016, but I did not have enough credits to get in, so I had to go to Tri-County Tech for a semester. Through Tri-County, that helped solidify that changing my major was a good decision. I was loving my classes. It also led to my acceptance into Clemson for the spring of 2017, and I am continuing to love school and love studying financial management at Clemson. Given my background in the fields that I have studied, I love the math aspect of finance in the business environment. When I graduate from Clemson in 2 years, I want to become a banker or a financial analyst. I love the aspect of dealing with people while also crunching numbers throughout the day. Next summer, I will be doing an internship with Bank of America to find out if banking is the right field and career for me. To conclude, I am very optimistic of what the future holds for me. I have studied a few types of fields in academia, but financial management has become my niche. I know that I will be prepared for my future job and field that I work in when I graduate from Clemson. Looking back from Conway to Tri-County to Clemson, my path has had its ups and downs, but I'm very excited for what the future has in store for me.